Welcome.
Bruh, we
Episode 15 of the New Knowledge Podcast.
That's crazy.
15. Who would have thought we made it this far?
I would have thought. I knew we was gonna do it.
I mean, but
15.
Yeah, 15. Like that's 15 hours of talking. If you think
Plus.
Yeah, 15 plus hours of talking
With the content they haven't seen yet.
Oh, look.
Ooh.
But that's actually insane.
Yeah. Thank you everybody who has, participated in any social media, just personal talking to us, giving us advice, listening to our podcast, laughing with us, loving with us. We just want to, bounce that love back and just say thank you. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, but more than that, continue to listen intently to what we have to say. I feel like we've been utilizing our voices in a very amazing way.
Very unique way, I'd say.
Unique way as well. And as our platform continues to expand with the goals that, we set out for 2021, I just want to say, stick with us.
Yeah.
It's going to improve no matter what happens next year, or no matter what goes on. Still the New Knowledge Podcast.
We're getting better. And hey, if you guys are watching this, hey, we in 4K.
Oh yeah,
we in 4K.
You know what I'm saying? And even if we're gonna tweak it a little bit too, you know what I'm saying? We get in the hang of it. It's the first time.
We
get y'all people. That's gonna be a little new camera setup, and we're gonna get better with time. So this is a process of improving. We always improve. A little bit more professional if you're on this end of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. But, a little bit more professional for my liking. But
yeah.
So this episode we'll go into not so much of the current events. Another mental health vibe check.
Yeah,
I feel like it's definitely needed.
Yeah, it's been a while.
In these times. Finals coming up.
Last time was episode 9. Right?
Yeah. So about 5 weeks ago.
Yeah. So there's a lot for us to catch up on when it comes to just our mental health, our emotions, what we've been through, what we've gone through.
Especially with finals going on. I know you guys worried about that, going through that.
As we talk.
So yeah, we'll go into a little mental health vibe. A couple relevant topics.
Yeah.
Vaccine, like versus battle. So
yeah,
we'll get into all that.
It's gonna be a good one today. Yeah. But you know what it is? We are the voices of tomorrow.
The words of the unheard.
LA's finest.
My name is Christoph.
My name is Amiri.
And you are listening to the New Knowledge Podcast. So, how you been feeling?
Man,
past couple weeks. I guess on the surface, and then we'll get deeper.
We'll get deeper. So on the surface, I've been actually pretty well. Since last time we talked, I've gone through midterms and finals. Yeah. So in the midterm process, of course, I was just concerned about keeping up the grade that I already had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're in engineering, so our GPA matters.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it matters way more than anybody else. but
no shade.
Hey, low key, engineers don't hype themselves up like that, but
they don't,
because we're just not like that. But we like that.
Yeah,
we like that.
Some of the things some people do is like,
for real, yeah. So
but you wouldn't know it based on how they carry themselves.
So just important to stay hydrated.
Get your water.
I also think that I've personally grown as a student because I know they tell you, you can't get away with the stuff you did in high school in college. You know what I'm saying? Which is cap. Like, as a matter of fact, it's actually easier.
Stop the cap.
It's actually easier, but what it does is that it challenges you to take a look at yourself in the mirror and be like, am I going to be the same student I was in high school or change? And so, of course, change isn't easy. Change takes time.
Yep.
But I feel like wrapping it up, I can now look back and approach my second semester differently. Not saying I did anything bad now, but this is my finals week. I have after this I'm writing my final essay, doing another test, and it's done for the first semester, and it feels good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody at Morehouse. The teachers are amazing. I have to say my favorite class was with Professor Michael Patterson for History of the African Diaspora. Since school kind of directly relates to how I feel and my emotions, I'm gonna say wrapping it out has been pretty good. I've had stressful times, just dealing with loss, seeing or watching. I think the hardest part, just about the last 5 weeks, has been watching my closest friends, like more, you know what I'm saying, for people who you don't see as, who don't express emotion like that, to see them expressing that much sadness and emotion at one time, I think that was
like toughest part,
on par,
on top of this,
greater than the loss, So it just reminded me that I just never want to see one of my friends in that type of like pain ever, and I want to be. It makes me put more of an effort to be a better friend, so I can but help to prevent, them from completely like destroying themselves or whatever, however it may be. Just challenging myself, bettering myself as a friend and as a person. So that's kind of how I've been. How have you been, Christoph? UCLA man.
Man. I mean, I guess you're getting like a different perspective from me in terms of like school itself. Just because of the terms of UCLA. I mean, it's 30,000 students. I got like 150 minimum in my lectures.
Yeah,
so it's a
class is 24.
Yeah, it's a totally different vibe. So like where you feel like you can feel like supported by your teachers and all that and your professors and stuff like that.
I said that they like I thank them.
Well, I guess, but you're in a position to thank them.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not in a position because it's just like it feels like I'm in just like a machine, just going through shooting out people with majors. Like that's kind of what it is, especially for a public school that big. So in terms of that, feeling all right.
Any stress like in any particular points? I
mean, academically, not so much stress there. Just because like the way that I've gotten into like my classes, I've taken like refreshers beforehand or like sort of like prep beforehand. So like I'm kind of prepped for this first quarter. So first quarter hasn't been as stressful. I had that one philosophy class but
I think I'm thinking about taking interest in philosophy.
I mean it was cool. Don't get me wrong, but just not my cup of tea in terms of. It seems like it's like BSing sometimes. I guess that shit.
Oh, when you kind of write about philosophy, you have to like pull these random thoughts.
But low key, I guess that is. That's how I guess it is kind of how I am BSing stuff.
Yeah.
But not that I don't. Maybe not that I don't like it. It's just in terms of the classes I'm taking. Like I have some STEM and then that one philosophy class. So then like I know my STEM, I need it for my major.
Yes.
And then sometimes when you're getting into philosophy, it's like a break, which is good, but then sometimes you get into the point where it's like, why am I taking this? Or who cares? Like, who cares about
this? When is your break?
My break is mid-December.
Okay.
So I got a little bit more time. I think a midterm next week, finals in I guess 2 weeks after that, 3 weeks after that. So, but in terms of like myself, I've definitely had like trouble, I guess, setting time out for me. Like,
so in the time management, you forget that you're a part,
Yeah. So it's like, I find myself just like working so much. And that's just because, we're great students, don't want to do anything bad. But also it's like, it's your first time in college, first time in a new place. You don't even, so it's like you don't know when I'm going to blow this off a little bit. Like, you don't know.
Yeah.
So getting in the process of learning that, and I just haven't had enough time for me, like going out playing soccer. Like, I went out with one of my friends the other day, or this week, first time I've been out to play soccer in like maybe 5 weeks, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So
I haven't touched a basketball in
like if you're thinking about it, like things that I used to do all the time, like even my bike rides and stuff. I mean, my bike, it like broke, but then I fixed trying to fix it. But it's like some of the things that I was doing before, I'm not doing. And those things were like my me time.
Yeah.
Like going on a bike ride down to Gardena. Like long ass bike ride, but it was my me time. So this week, as I said, started going back. I went to go play basketball the other day. So trying to
get out and do that.
Trying to get back into the
physical health.
Yeah, the physical, because it was like my mental health. Just getting slapped with all these assignments, and then got my mental health straight. Okay, handled that. But my physical health, I mean, I went on like a jog one day, and I was like,
bro, I went on a morning run, bro, and I used to be so fast,
bro. And I'm
let me just sprint myself and time it, and I'm slow,
damn,
bro.
Like, so now got the mental health.
My stamina's low.
Mental health is still, mental health is always changing, but physical health I feel like I get my mental health right by getting my physical health right. So
what
working on that.
As both of us being just students, we don't have to put college in front of it. Just students in general, or just working. You know, school is technically our job.
Yeah, facts.
This is technically our job. So what would you suggest to, I guess, our audience about, you know, or just tips that you would give them based off of your experience?
I would say definitely try new things. Like I'm somebody who never wrote down any of my assignments. Like, okay, you got to do this, do that.
Yeah,
I never.
And I learned this finals week how to do that.
I never did that, and like now, like this weekend, I'm gonna buy like a whiteboard to like put out or like draw out my calendar. Right. Because I've noticed that like I have to see things for it to happen.
Bro, facts.
Like I have to see it. But that's something that I never considered in high school. Right. Like, let me think. I got this, that. Dope.
My mom used to always pressure me to get an agenda from the student store. Always. It was always.
And I'm using my UCLA one that they gave me. Yeah. I'm like, wow.
It's kind of useful.
Yeah, I can see. But yeah, I'd say step out of your comfort zone. And if something's not working, don't keep doing it.
Yeah.
If like I've noticed, is it just me? I don't know. Or I guess you have all sorts of like weird hours. Since you start super dumb early. But me, like, I don't know why, but like all of a sudden, I can't pull all-nighters like I used to. Like high school, it was like, okay, I got something to do. All right, I'll stay up as long as I have to. Now it's like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah. Okay, so I feel that because, especially for me, it's like, I still do LA time things on East Coast time.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, of course, luckily I've had to wake up. Whoa, cap. I had a 5 a.m.
Cap.
I had a 5 a.m. engineering final on Tuesday. So, I mean, beyond that one. But, you know, I aced it.
Hey.
Got me up. You know, 47 on the first part, 49 on the second part out of 50.
We like that.
We like that. So, but anyways, that's just me being a scholar, or because I'm just like that. But, I definitely have been, you know, I can't stay up all night, but I do it. You know, I can't stay up all night and work, but I can stay up all night.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Like, I can stay up all night, don't get me wrong, but when that work is right there, talk about, I'm just going to sit on the couch. I'm just going to sit on the couch a little.
Yeah. My thing is time, because I've realized I've been finishing like 100 episode series of like shows, just...
Yeah, dummy quick. I watched all six seasons of Power in my first like 4 weeks. My first 4 weeks of school.
I killed the last.
But I don't have time for all the homework.
I killed the last 2 seasons of Power, and like, and it's because like it's just much more interesting. Than my homework. You know what I'm saying? Power.
I have all this time to do that.
Have you seen book 2?
Oh no, I haven't.
Bro, Bro.
I was thinking about it, but then like that was the point where like I finished it, and I'm like,
Because you know if you start,
it's over. Let me get to work.
Yeah, I don't know. My advice based off of my experiences in college, the experiences just in life is, you know, to reiterate what your cousin Michael said. It's time management, because I find myself, procrastinating, but I want to come up with a different word for it, not to excuse it, but to kind of think about it like more deeply, because procrastinating can technically be anything, right? It's you not doing something productive. Yeah. But for me, I'm thinking about doing it. Isn't that productive?
Coming straight from the procrastinating. I'll be thinking about it, thinking like, okay, I'm putting in some work.
I put
in some brain power.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely
when I get there, it's gonna get done.
It's gonna get done. That's exactly what it is.
When I get there, it's gonna get done.
Right now, I'm thinking it's the brain power behind it, but I spend so much time thinking or waiting for something to happen, or waiting for me to get up and, self-motivate myself, that I end up spending hours just getting distracted easily, because your thoughts are rampant. You know what I'm saying? They just go in and out. So it's like I'll spend my time thinking about one thing, and then all of a sudden, I'm back on a video game, or all of a sudden I'm back on something, and I'm like, oh, but okay.
You know what I started doing? Putting my phone outside the room.
I can't do anything. Oh, bro, I can't even do that though, because my phone is I'm trying to make it so that I'm not attracted to the media aspect of my phone. I'm attracted to television and movies. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I've been putting my phone outside the room. Like this week, I put my phone outside.
Think about it like this, bro. I put my phone outside the room, D&D or whatever, right? All right, now I got the computer. All right, I shut the computer. Right, now I got the tablet. All right, I shut the tablet down. Yeah. Now I got the PS4. All right, shut the PS4. Now I got the Switch. Like it's like no matter what I find, I end up finding a way to like not distract myself, but to just occupy the time. Because I feel like, I'm wasting time and I'm not working. So let me just do something else.
Yeah.
And but it's back to the thing. I'm spending so much brain power doing those things instead of actually starting to work that I've then used up all my brain power when it comes to doing work.
Yeah.
So when I'm like, all right, it's 3. Also, I can't do anything at like
I got to do all even times.
Yeah, all even times.
Hey,
I can't do nothing
at like 3:17.
I'll wait till 3:30. Yeah.
If it's 3:32, 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. I can't even do a 45 no more or 15. It has to be a 5 or a 30. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh God, I can't even do it.
Like, bro, what is it? Because I remember I had a meeting at like 5:13. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be 2 minutes. I'm gonna be 2 minutes, 15 minutes late.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, so I just, I gotta. Now I'm waiting for that next hour. I'm waiting for that next 30 minutes. Okay, well, how do I occupy this time? I'm gonna keep playing the game, and then I can't end the game. So now it's 5:59.
Yeah,
it's not quite 3, so I'm not ready yet.
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna play one more. It's 3:08.
Yeah.
Now I gotta wait another 30 minutes because that's just how my mind works. And so I definitely do think that with all the time that we spend on these games and these systems and just thinking and social media or whatever, it does take time away. But it's the reason why you end up procrastinating is because you're using all your brain power on that specific thing. You're giving all your attention to that. So by the time that you're ready to work and start, your brain power has expired. So I suggest that you use your brain power, because it takes more brain power to do work than it does to scroll through a text or scroll through like an Instagram or whatever. So I think that, I guess my tip would be that to conserve your brain power, or at least just start off your day where you have the most brain power doing work.
I would say just in terms of procrastinating, because you're talking to like a level 5 procrastinator, like it just is what it is.
Yeah. It's level 6 for me.
I'm saying like
it's level 10.
Yeah, probably level 10. I'm not gonna lie. But it's like, for me, it's like, you always think like, it might be too hard to start right now. I gotta think a little bit more. But I've noticed like for like computer science projects, those type of like those essays, you just start. Just start.
Yeah. And it's so easy when you start.
Easy after. That's it.
You're and then when you talk about it, you're like, oh, it was so difficult. It was difficult to start.
Yeah, that's it. It's difficult to start. Once you get started.
Yeah, like essays for me. I'm a great writer, but I hate essays.
Yeah, I hate writing.
and I'm good at it.
I hate writing. I'm a good writer.
I'm a great writer. It's just like I hate writing. You know what I'm saying? And then when people ask me, what subject do you least like? I'm like, I hate English. I hate writing. It's like I just hate the process of everything. You know what I'm saying? What am I going to be graded on? How to think? How to pull all my thoughts together?
For me, it's just too like.
It requires too much brain power to brainstorm.
No, I mean that, but it's also like too like subjective for me. Like, I'm grading you on this, but this is based on this, and this is kind of based on that, and this is it's like, in my math, right answer.
Yeah.
Done.
I like it better when I'm guided by a teacher or a TA, and I don't like doing that virtually. So personally, my writing has been just first draft, submit. So like I haven't, you know what I'm saying? I may draft. I mean, of course, you got to think about it, write down your thoughts, but mine is usually first draft, submit, Grammarly, submit.
Grammarly
comes in clutch. So let's get more to.
So let's see.
Glad you're doing well. Glad we're doing well.
Yeah,
I hope you guys are doing well.
We're doing all right.
Comment. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go up on YouTube. So
hey, let us know how
you're feeling.
Let us know how you're feeling.
And also let us know if you want to be on the podcast.
Facts.
You know what it is.
So there was like a versus last night.
Yeah, with like Jeezy and Gucci. Started off hilarious. But actually, like, at the end...
Oh, yeah, when they squashed the beef?
Yeah.
Hey,
that was
all
dope.
Black men, squash your beefs.
Bro, honestly,
Squash your beefs.
Honestly, you don't understand how
powerful
squashing your beef is. Like, I squashed some beef, like, I think during, like, the summer or something like that. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, bro, the fact that I, like, held on to that
beef, it weighs on you.
Like, and it's not even that it was weighing on me, it's just that
it's like, why are you wasting...
Yeah. It just comes back.
Why are you wasting your energy? Like, not even. Like,
I think most of
the time it's just on some BS.
Yeah, most of the time it's because you're bored.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm glad that they're an example of a rap feud that goes good. I was also watching I think Big Boy was talking about like 50 Cent and then 50 Cent and The Game doing a versus. And in it, they were like, "Oh, have you squashed your beef or whatever?" And it's like, "Yeah, that beef's been squashed." And it's good. It's just good to see that, like, when No Guidance came out, and
Drake and Chris Brown
had squashed this
stuff. It's a lot easier of a life without beef.
Yeah,
I mean, beef. It's don't get me wrong. It's interesting. It's entertaining.
Beef is entertaining. Yes,
we love rap beefs. We love all of it, but especially for people like for me, I take it to myself like I don't even care that much to have beef.
I don't
and it's an easy life. You don't have to worry about, oh, is he gonna be there? Oh, is this gonna happen? Oh, is he gonna? You see what I'm saying? Like,
I don't have that type of beef.
I'm saying for some people that's the type of beef that they're doing. So it's like, I gotta worry about if he gonna be there. If I gotta worry about if that's gonna happen, and it's like you start moving different.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been like if let's say I don't have any beef, but let's say I did have beef, it would be where like just my vibe is always gonna be my vibe. I'm not gonna adjust.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, but that's what some people do, and then the temperatures you like trying to match, and then just get that's when that's when it explodes. So, in light of the verses, we got a couple potential verses, maybe verses that we'd like to see, maybe, and who would win.
Okay,
all right. I got a little list. First one. We'll keep it simple.
Okay.
Future or Travis Scott?
Future. Come on. Think. Okay, I definitely think Travis Scott has, like, when you think about it, Travis Scott has, like, bro, like, when I was like, Antidote, Butterfly, like, he has some slappers.
Antidote, Butterflies,
Sicko Mode.
You
know what I'm saying?
The whole Astro World.
Yeah, the whole Astro World album was fire. Bro. I'm not even gonna. I was listening to the Heights in the Room, like, oh, that's hard.
I'm not Heights in the Room.
And
maybe
the Heights in the Room beat is so dope. I just want to say, we're starting to say that next time.
That's tough. Okay, I guess I'll go Future. Based on like Future, everything, like because you could play like features, your regular songs. So
Future's on everything, bro.
Okay,
Future's a bigger artist than Taylor Swift.
I said.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know about...
But like, sales, right? Bro, it was an interview...
I'm saying, but Taylor Swift fans...
wait, hold on. Taylor Swift or Katy Perry?
I don't know either of them.
I don't know, but I know that somebody's geeking out that I said that.
I don't know either of them.
But I would choose...
But like, I mean, because even though like Future or Drake might be like the biggest hip-hop artist or whatever, like someone like Adele, bro, she went like platinum in a day.
Yeah.
Like, sales go crazy. But okay, I guess I can agree with you. Yeah. Future on that one.
Future. Has to be Future.
Okay.
I don't know why, I just like stick talk. That's just, I never think I just
that's stick talk. That's stick talk.
That's not even his best.
So two producer / rappers, Dr. Dre, Diddy.
Oh, okay. So here's my thing. Straight off of like skill and writing,
maybe
definitely. No, you said Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre and Diddy.
Okay, so. Oh.
So yeah, Dr. Dre and Diddy. So you have like Biggie and his entire
Dr. Dre brought up Eminem and 50.
See, that's what I'm saying. So you have him, Dr. Dre with like the whole West Coast, what is it, Death Row sort of movement, all that type of stuff, versus Puff Daddy, Diddy. What was the other one? I don't know. P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, whatever it is.
Sean
Combs.
Yeah. Dang. So, okay, who do you think?
I'd have to say Dre, just based off of,
based off his skill, like,
well, I guess
like
based on, well, not because I mean both of them don't write their raps.
Oh, that changes things.
Yeah, I'm saying they don't. They both don't write their raps, or I mean they write.
Bro, did you know Jay-Z wrote?
Forgot about.
Yeah,
no. Oh yeah, forgot about.
Yeah.
Wait. No, it's the one.
It's the one Eminem.
With Snoop Dogg. Oh, the next episode.
He didn't write next episode. He wrote Forgot About It.
He wrote the one with Snoop Dogg on it. He might have wrote both.
I think, but I remember where like it was like a thing where he wrote that song.
Yeah, I think he wrote
Probably both.
Jay-Z pen game, insane. But I think, because I guess it would be based off like the artists that you like help, kind of. I guess maybe Drake, but I mean, I like
Busta and
because you have all of Bad Boys.
Yeah, bro. That makes it so.
So I guess it's sort of like Bad Boys versus like Death Row.
Oh, Bad Boys. Did you keep Cookout versus Dry Spit?
Because you got Tupac, Biggie. Those are like the bigger ones, and then like the smaller artists. You have, I guess their group is like Outlaws, and then Bad Boys group is like Junior Mafia. So those are like two comparable groups. Then you have some of the artists below that, like Snoop, Busta. But that's all under. I'm saying, but that's all under Puff and Dre.
Dre has.
I might have to say Dre.
I'm about to say
Diddy.
I'm gonna have to say P Diddy, bro. I'm gonna have to say P Diddy
because I think Biggie is like the greatest rapper of all time.
I think he's one of the best lyricists.
I think in terms of like rap, like it's always like Biggie and Tupac sort of thing. I think Biggie's like the best rapper of all time, and Tupac is probably the better artist. But
I think he's a better writer.
I think
because I feel like Tupac is a freaking insane poet.
Well, yeah, I'm saying Tupac is a better
MC.
I would say Tupac is a better artist in terms of like the artistry of it.
Okay,
but Biggie's a better rapper.
Okay,
flow, bars, but in terms of like substance, art. Pac.
Okay. All right. We can debate that harder.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Jay-Z, Lil Wayne.
Oh, that's actually really hard though.
Jay-Z, Lil Wayne.
That's actually really hard though. It's the hard knock life. Bro, before 444.
Everything.
Blueprint.
I'm saying, like, if they go into a versus, it's everything.
Dang, bro. Oh, I just think that...
Say, like...
Bro, Wayne disappointed me this year, bro.
Wayne comes with a milli. Jay comes back with 99 problems. I'm saying it's songs back and forth, so... Bro. And features.
I feel like I
already know mine.
What is yours?
Jay.
Yours is
Hove.
Jay. Bro, that is actually difficult.
Because I mean, I just think that in terms.
Okay, so what do you think? What do you think are Hove's like? What are your first top three? I'm definitely playing. Otis. Actually, Jay. Yeah. I just had to think of Otis.
I mean, you got
that whole album. Watch the Throne,
the Black Album, Lucifer,
Watch the Throne, 444, Blueprint, 2 and 3,
Reasonable Doubt, and the Black Album. Black Album's the one with Lucifer, 99 Problems. Public service announcement. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hove. That's H to the O. Yeah. I'm going Hove.
I guess even back then you could tell CEO to the ROCO.
Yeah. That's just me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Hove.
Alright.
Dang, that was hard.
So I guess
comment what you think when we talk.
Let us know. Let us know. And we'll let you know why you're wrong.
No kids. No buffoon.
Okay. Kanye West versus Drake. I feel like I already know where you're about to land.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go Kanye. I'm gonna have to go Kanye. And you're gonna have to go Drake. You know you want to.
I mean...
Drake stan.
I mean, it's
I'm
like...
sorry. Kanye, bro. I feel like
Kanye's
a better producer.
I
Kanye
feel like,
writes. Kanye...
Well, I mean, it's in terms of... See, the only reason I think that it's like a tougher fight than other people might think is like... Because, I mean, the one thing is, like, Drake is not a producer. So it's like, you can't put...
Or a writer.
I'm saying you can't put the, what is it, Kids See Ghosts? Like, you can't put any of the... Or the Infrared. Like, you can't put those as part of his songs. Because Drake doesn't produce. But, I guess mine is in terms of, like the feature game on Drake.
Oh.
Like, because Drake could put in sicko mode. And Look Alive. And Yes Indeed. Like,
ooh,
I'm saying the feature game is on point. That's the only reason why I would say it's closer than some might think. But then again, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fan is like the greatest album of all time. Yeah. One of the greatest albums of all time. So.
And then there's College Dropout. Then there's Click. Like just that whole remix. Yeah. There's
Life of Pablo.
Yeah, it's just.
So I mean, I understand definitely.
Kanye.
But you know. So
But you didn't give an answer though. Are you going with Drake or are you going with Kanye?
I gotta go Drizzy.
Oh my god!
I gotta go Drizzy.
Drake. Okay, we'll talk about that.
Because you got old Drake. You got Jamaican Drake.
You got Pound Cake.
You got Pound Cake.
You got
the song. You got all the songs with Future. Him and Future's album. Oh. Jump man, jump man, jump.
Bro, because he was bumping that, bro, back in the day. Bro, back in the day. Which was like a few years ago. But like back in the day,
that's what I'm saying. Like 2015 Drake?
Yeah. His features with like Nicki and Chris and...
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
Hey, it's tough. I'll just say it's tough.
Lil Wayne and the model. Oh.
Yeah, that's one reason I say it's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Tougher than some might think.
Yeah.
But...
I personally still choose Kanye.
Yeah. I mean, I understand. Definitely.
Yeah. Like Watch the Throne trumps any collab that Drake has ever done in his life. So.
I mean, that's like probably the best collab album of all time.
That's the best collab album of all time.
Yeah.
Outkast doesn't even count.
It would be like... I'm trying to think. What would be like a comparable Watch the Throne for like now?
A comparable...
I guess it would be kind of like K-Dot and J. Cole. Like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's the magnitude of it.
Yeah.
But
imagine...
But Jay-Z and Kanye are, like, them times 2.
Imagine...
What?
If J. Cole and Kendrick hopped on a whole album?
I don't know. I feel like...
Bro, imagine it being like a banger, though.
I'm saying...
Imagine it being like a Middle Child mixed with, like, DNA. Like a club,
I guess, yeah, like club...
party banger.
But that's the one thing I don't think we'd get that. If we got it.
I feel like we would get one.
I mean, but I'm just thinking about in terms of like Watch the Throne was like
it had Beyonce on it.
Slappers.
It had Beyonce
and the slappers were lyrical. Like you could play Otis.
West.
I'm saying you could play Otis.
Yeah.
At a party.
Yeah.
And even though some people might not be listening to the lyrics, you got people like us like
banger.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that we would get that from Kendrick and Cole.
Man,
like I feel like a Cole and Drake album would be better. But hear me, it's because like you'd have Cole for like the deep lyrical, and you have Drake hop on the hook, undefeated on the hooks. And I feel like the two styles of like Cole and Kendrick, I don't think any of them would give up their style for the other one.
But what if they did? What if they did like a Mona Lisa that like Lil Wayne and I forgot about Mona Lisa too when we talk about Wayne. But, you know, it's Mona Lisa like Wayne and Kendrick did like a narrative type of. But between J. Cole and Kendrick though.
Oh, I'm saying but I'm saying that in terms of like the entire album, it would be like, I don't think either one of them would give up their style for the other one, as opposed to like if it's J. Cole and Drake would complement. Drake would change what he's doing for J. Cole.
I get you.
Or Kendrick. As opposed to Kendrick changing his style, because Kendrick doesn't change his style for nobody.
Yeah.
It's Kendrick.
It's Kendrick. You know who's similar to Kendrick? J.I.D.
Oh, yeah. But I just feel I don't think he'll be, like, he doesn't have, like, the star power of it. But
he's nice to listen to. But I remember I heard him on one song, and I was just like, that sounds like Kendrick.
Yeah.
All right.
So, for all you guys out there, all you guys, actually anybody on this planet, COVID, the vaccine might be coming soon. Coming very soon.
You taking it?
Because it says, I think there was like 2 vaccines, so I guess in terms of current events, and there's 2 vaccines, one by like Moderna, one by like some other place. One was 90% effective, one was 95% effective at, I guess, stopping COVID. Because I think the way that it works is that it doesn't actually like, because you know how like vaccines, like sometimes you get a flu shot and then you end up like with the flu.
Yeah.
That's because they give you like a dumbed down version of the flu. But I think the thing about this vaccine is that it like,
because this is a virus, it's not a bacteria, right?
So, yeah, something like that.
So they inject it.
So it's not, but it's not any parts.
But
I'm saying it's not part of that because they don't want to risk giving you COVID. So it's like this whatever chemicals, whatever, but it acts like COVID, but it's not COVID. So it tricks your body into thinking that it has COVID, but no COVID at all. Some weird stuff.
I think about it like this, though.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not even that. Like, I was reading up on it, and it was like, how do they not, like, dumb it down? I don't know.
How did they make a new... But they probably made a new...
Or it's not that.
Virus.
I don't know. I guess it was something about, like, the chemicals that your body reacts with when it gets COVID.
Okay.
So, like, sort of, like, replicating, that sort of thing.
Okay.
I don't know how it works. But it said 95%. 90%.
How effective is the flu vaccine?
I have no idea. I don't even think... Oh, no, I get flu shots.
Because my mom won't even...
Oh, she won't get the flu? I get the flu shot. She won't get the flu? I don't know. For me, I think I've gotten... I don't have any problems with that. I think I get them every time. I remember last time I got like 3 shots.
Oh, I be getting shots. Pause. Like, I'm not shot, but like, I be getting like...
Yeah, no. I got no problems with the flu shot. I'm not a...
I be shooting up.
Because I guess, what is it, like the anti-vaxxers? They don't want vaccines and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just being well aware of like which vaccines are...
I mean, I've never gotten sick based off a shot or anything.
I've never been extremely sick. The worst.
I've never gotten the flu before. So
yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten the flu. And if I have, it wasn't bad.
I haven't gotten the flu.
I would have remembered it.
Yeah, like I remember my parents got the flu, and I was like all around. It was the weirdest thing. They got the flu like the day we locked down, or like the weekend we locked down. They were like sick, and I'm like,
yeah, I got messed up. So that's why I think I had COVID already. Low key, like I remember, like when it first happened, I was like having this like, first I was like coughing, I was having these like headaches, and like I had this like cough and headache that would just complement each other. Like every time I like coughed, it was just like boom, like, and then
you were saying black people all said they had it in December.
Yeah. Like I swear I had it. So I mean, like, personally think I'm immune, but. I mean thinking like, I probably would have.
How did I not have it already?
Because what if they make it mandated for people who want to return to campus?
So would you take the vaccine
to go to campus to get out of LA? Yeah,
I'm saying in general, would you take the vaccine?
I mean, like, I guess.
See, at the beginning of quarantine,
because I feel like they're gonna make regulations around whether you took it or not.
Oh yeah, I mean definitely, yeah. But I mean,
so to move,
but they can't force you to take it.
Yeah,
like nobody forces anybody to take the vaccine.
Just have to
but I mean, I guess this is like more of like an emergency. But I mean, at the beginning of quarantine, it was like, I don't care what vaccine they got, they can't make it that fast. Blah 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 blah. It's not gonna. But now,
it's been a while.
It's been.
But think about like what Trump was saying though, because remember how everybody when it was coming out of Trump's mouth, nobody was believing that it was gonna be ready by now.
True,
bro.
But it's ready by now. I don't know.
But think about it, like,
I think it's because
is it mentally because Trump's not saying it?
It might be low key,
because like I feel like
I'm more secure. I feel more secure about it
as a human being.
I think it's because like the way it came off is like, oh, don't worry, we're not going to do any restrictions. We'll just wait for the vaccine to come. So it's like, oh, don't worry about the mask, whatever.
Yeah, no regulations.
Yeah, no regulations. We'll just give you the vaccine.
Whereas now it's like, continue to be precautious.
Yeah, and now we have a vaccine. Yeah. It's marketing. Because like you're marketing it as, I was so incompetent beforehand that now let me throw all this money at a vaccine and rush it. Like the process. I'm saying the operation is called warp speed. That's what the operation to make the vaccine is called.
Yeah, that's not.
So I'm saying you've already proven to be incompetent on saving lives.
Whoever came up with that name must be like warp speed.
Yeah,
that's what
Operation
Warp Speed.
But I'm saying, like, you already market it as, I've been incompetent. I don't know. I don't have regard for human life. Even when I get it, I'm still like, Because, I mean, after he got it, he said, don't let it take over your life. Like, that's the first words that came out of his mouth after he got it. So it's like, that on top of, you're just saying, Operation Warp Speed, we're just going to get it as fast as we can, blow off regulations and stuff like that. It's like, am I going to trust that?
It's the same vaccine he's talking about, though.
I don't know. Oh, because one of them didn't get any money from the United States. The first one. Because the United States is like paying pharmaceutical companies to make the vaccine. And the first one that made it, the first one that had like the 95%, was like a German company.
Okay.
So I mean, like, it's different, I guess. I don't know.
If you guys are gonna get it, like, let us know. But
I'm telling you, think about that last day in March when we had to leave school, like that Friday. I remember that day. It was like, it was all cloudy. It was raining all week.
Yeah, I was in East LA.
Yeah, it was all cloudy, raining all week. I'm sitting there in class like, see y'all in 2 weeks. Like, see y'all in a month. Think about it. We were saying, ain't no way they're going to shut everything down. We're going to be back in 3 weeks, 2 weeks. If anything, I got a 2-week vacation.
That's what I was thinking. You know what's crazy, though? Yeah. I was literally on, like, my 2 weeks was, like, literally like it was time for my break.
Yeah, because it was spring break. Yeah. So it was like, already, I'm like...
Yeah, I'm like, all right, break.
9 months later.
9 months?
March. It's almost December. 9 months later.
Whoa.
They told us 2 weeks.
Whoa.
2 weeks to a month at most. Think about that.
Multiplied by 9.
They told us at the most we'll be gone a month.
I mean, like, I just... I feel like,
but nobody knew. But
I feel like you get the vaccine and then what? Like...
Party! I'm telling you, it just, like, it's normal now. Like, wearing the mask. Like, it's normal.
Yeah.
Like...
I'm still wearing it. Like,
oh yeah, some people don't wear it no more, but it's normal for me.
It's just alright. I personally do not think that the vaccine is like, I'm gonna wait a little while. I'm gonna let people get it.
Oh,
I'm gonna see what happens.
I don't think you can get it first. I think first it goes to like first responders, then it goes to like the elderly, then it goes to like small kids.
Oh, then I'm not even.
Then it goes to your ass.
That's not even tripping. If they require me to wear it and they open up school for Morehouse, then I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I was against it at first just because of, like, they said that vaccines take years to make, and this one took 9 months.
So is it that?
Like, is it y'all wasn't working hard enough before, or is technology?
I mean, technology has improved, but we're not.
I'm saying that's now.
We're not so updated on biotech the way we are, like, on the NBA. You get me? Like I'm not. I mean, I am, but the majority of the country isn't updated on like the technological advances that we have.
Yeah,
we're so advanced. We're so comfortable that all we focus on is the new iPhone. Then the phone is what dictates how advanced we've gotten. Think about it. It's like, oh, now you can speak to, like, you know what I'm saying? Now there's like. Yeah. When really there's so many other things that matter more. You know what I'm saying? It's the stuff that goes on when you're doing surgery, the robot that can stitch you up.
Definitely.
But, I mean, of course, that's besides the point. Let's say everybody takes the virus. I mean, everybody takes the vaccine. I mean, community immunity. But let's say everybody gets the vaccine. How do you think
life is gonna go?
Life is gonna go.
I think that hopefully we will be like much healthier as like a people, because just think about it. They had to say over and over and over again, wash your hands. Think about, I had to emphasize that again and again, because clearly people didn't do the bare minimum of just washing their hands. And now I had to whenever, because I couldn't go in the fridge unless I washed my hands when I walked in the house from like school. So like that was a habit for me.
Right.
But I think that we'll be hopefully healthier. We won't have to wear masks. But in terms of like from now on, we can see that when you get sick, wear a mask.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I think that's what they do in like Japan or China or something like that. Like it's a courtesy. Like I remember seeing like when you would see like some people like with masks at the airport, just so they didn't get sick because they know that lots of people are coming. So I think like a lot of that like sort of like courteous things. I used to always become like the norm. Like if I'm sick, I would go to school, sure, but I'll wear a mask. Yeah. Because I don't want to get everybody else sick.
I used to always think that people with the mask, though, like when I would see them, like pre-COVID.
Yeah, you're thinking they're sick.
I'm thinking they're sick.
No.
Yeah.
But even if that, it's like, I hate that it became like so like divided on like masks, which doesn't make any sense. But it's like, it's...
because people like having a thing to argue.
I'm saying it's like, in hindsight, it's like a point of me caring about you. Because the mask works that it covers whatever is coming out from me. From protecting you from me, does a good job, but not as good of a job as it does from me to you. Right. So it's like a point of me caring about, having enough wherewithal to care about you.
You hear that?
Yeah, having enough wherewithal to care about you.
Yeah. Should I get my McGriddle?
The McGriddle. But yeah,
I mean, look, for the vaccine, I'll take it. What I will look forward to, and what I think a lot of people look forward to, is just
I need life.
Imagine. It's like we're gonna be like. This is a funny analogy. We're gonna be like girls who like couldn't leave the house and then finally get to go to college.
Kid in a candy shop.
We're gonna be wild.
Yo, when I tell you that first, I was just thinking going to college. So I assumed that we're gonna end up going to, hopefully, by next year.
Right.
So everybody's sophomore year is gonna be their freshman year. Yeah. And everything that they missed out on freshman year, they're gonna do sophomore year. So in terms of like the college, trust. When you were partying beforehand, hanging out beforehand, it was all, we're just hanging out.
Right.
But now that we know what could happen, everything it brings that it's levels down.
It's like I mean, I can't even begin
it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy.
How I'm gonna be when
it's
over. I'm gonna have my license. I'm gonna have I can't move wild in Atlanta.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
because they have a high rate of STDs. But I can be more adventurous and explore and stuff like that without the government restrictions and stuff like that. Yes. I mean, Georgia's already pretty free, but
it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be a movie.
It's gonna be a movie.
A movie.
2021 is gonna be a movie.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a movie. If, hopefully, fingers crossed on the vaccine. Fingers crossed on us being able to handle it.
So when I cook, we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
That was a quote from Neo making a movie.
We'll see.
I mean, so
hopefully,
I feel like if since we're wrapping out, I feel like one of the important things to leave people with is just how do you think your life has changed throughout COVID?
I think.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it showed. I think for a lot of people, it showed some things aren't necessary. A lot of things aren't necessary.
That's deep. Yeah, that's so true.
It's just not necessary. Some things that you thought that you needed,
you don't need.
You forgot about it in quarantine.
Yeah,
and even for jobs.
People.
Yeah, jobs. People. I don't have to go into the office every day to get my point across. Yeah. I don't have to go to school every day to learn.
It taught me that I don't need the external to feel good internally.
Fact.
Big
fact.
I don't need so much
distress because it
distracts you from
it distracts you from the internal.
Yeah, it distracts me from my purpose, not the external purpose. People outside have a purpose. Yeah, everybody has a plan for you, right? You know what I'm saying? It reminded me of what I wanted to do. And now people who call me and stuff like that, it's like, oh, how you been? each time I make it a point, and not just to gloat or nothing about myself, it's just I make it a point to let everybody know and be consistent that I'm planning to do this, and this in the future, and how I'm doing is that I'm thinking about it. Like, I plan after this podcast to eat because my stomach's growling. You know? Like,
I get some Chipotle on the way home.
Yeah, so it's just, I think that's been my main goal, just to reiterate that. It taught me that the external distracts you. You know what I'm saying?
From the internal.
And I mean, I feel like that's a great way to
cap it off. Hey, watch your internals. Just to loop it back to the mental health.
Wow, that was a great loop back too.
Loop back to the mental health. Always, your internal is always going to be there.
Yeah. And you
always going to be there. Whether you're outside distracted, your internal follows you all day.
Right.
So keep track of it. Keep track of your mental health.
Yeah. Take care of it.
If you have any issues with mental health or dealing with anything with mental health, please, if you feel comfortable, reach out to us.
Yeah. You can do it individually.
Reach out individually.
If you have any tips on if you've been through something, have any tips how other people can go through things, or you just want to talk about mental health on the podcast.
In general.
Because I feel like that's
on the podcast, off the podcast. Get us on a group FaceTime. Yeah.
Whatever it is, we find those conversations extremely important, and both of us just naturally as people like to see others improve and when it comes to their lives and their livelihood.
Facts.
But this has been episode
15. Damn.
15 of the New Knowledge Podcast.